Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to lesson 7.7. And our question today is, how does multiplication change when decimal points and decimals are present? But first, we're going to start off like we haven't had enough multiplication the past couple of days. We have a couple of multiplication problems for you. The first one is 26 times 89. Problem number 2 is 407 times 95, and then problem 3 is 948 times 75. And you can write these in any, oops, that's 72. I was supposed to write 75. You can write them in any way you want. You can do them in any way you want. That is not using a calculator and a computer. Sorry, I just broke a couple people's hearts. I know they just went, oh. But yeah, I want you to do these by hand, and I want you to pause the video, work the problems, and then when you're done, restart the videos and check and see how you did. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's work these problems here. 26 times 89. First, we're going to multiply the 9 times by 9 here. 9 times 6 is 54. Write down the 4, carry the 5. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 5 is going to be 23. Now we're going to multiply by the 80 here. So we're going to, our first multiply by a multiple of 10 by the tens, so our first response should be in the tens column here. 10 times 6 is 48. We're going to write down the 8, carry the 4, cross off the 5 so don't get confused. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 4 is 20. And now I'm going to add those together. I've got a 4. 3 plus 8 is 11. Write down the 1, carry the 1. 1 plus 2 plus 0 is 3. And then I have 2,314. All right, I'm going to do 407 times 95. Let's kick that one lattice method here. Let's go. So I'm going to have to do a 3. This is 3, and then 95 is 2. 407 times 95, and I need my diagonals now. I gotta make noises while I do that. Entertains me. And again, remember, when we do lattice method, we see where they meet. Okay? Okay, so here we go. Let's switch for red for this. 7 times 9 is 63. 0 times 9 is going to be 0. 4 times 9 is going to be 36. 7 times 5 is 35. 0 times 5 is 0. And 4 times 5 is going to be 20. Now let's add these. We're going to add diagonal in between our diagonal lines like this. Here we go. We've got a 5er here. We've got 3 plus 3 plus 0 is 6. 6 plus 0, 0, 0, 0 is 6. 0 plus 6 plus 2 is 8, and then 3 all by itself. Our answer should be 38,665. And because we like doing lattice method so much, we're going to do our last problem, lattice method. If you haven't found out by now, my favorite method of multiplication is lattice method. And I like it because I can concentrate on one thing, I can concentrate on my facts, and then I can concentrate on doing the adding. Because when I was your age and I would have to carry, this is what messed me up, and it messed me up on a regular basis. And I'd like carry something, but I'd write it down in a different spot, and I think I was carrying a 5, but I should have been carrying a 4, and so I made a lot of what bonehead mistakes when I was multiplying. So I didn't find lattice method multiplication till I started teaching math. And once I found it, that's all I use. My friends laugh at me, but they laugh at me for lots of reasons. So again, we've set it up. We're going to go right where they meet. And let's do this. Here we go. 8 times 7 is 56. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 9 is 63. 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 4 is 20. And then 5 times 9 is 45. Now we're going to add diagonally in between our diagonal lines here. We've got a 0 here. We've got 0, carry the 1. Let's go 5, 10. 8 and 2 is 10, so 20, 21. Write down the 1, carry the 2. 4 plus 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 2 is 9, plus 2 is 11. Write down the 1, carry the 1. 6 plus 1 is 7, so our answer is 71,100, and I probably should have rewritten this one, which is 38,665. Alright, hopefully you did well in the review after all the fabulous multiplying we've done the past couple of days. If not, check and see where you went wrong, and correct whatever errors you made, and time to move on to the next video and talking about multiplication with decimals.